Sleep and Relax ASMR. I thought today we'd do another series of random facts. This time around, just like last time I think, I won't be reading themed facts. This time it's just going to be literally whatever random facts I could find. As always, I haven't checked these facts, so don't hold it against me if they're wrong or if they're not facts at all. But anyway, let's start off. Fact number 1. A $6 bottle of wine, La Moneda Reserva Malbec, was just awarded Platinum Best in Show at the 2016 Decanter World Wine Awards. As you can tell by my inability to read the name properly, I'm not a very sophisticated wine drinker. Fact number 2. Melissa McCarthy based her bridesmaid character on celebrity chef Guy Fieri. It's a funny movie. Fact number 3. If drivers adhere to the speed limit on a stretch of Route 66 in New Mexico, the road's rumble strips will play a rendition of America the Beautiful. That's really cool. I had no idea. Might not be a fact, and I've never been in New Mexico before, but if I ever go, I will certainly keep that in mind. Fact number 4. According to a 2015 study, sarcasm can promote creative thinking. I think that's real. I think sarcastic people tend to be pretty creative, in my experience. Fact number 5. I think we're by number 5. I always get lost as soon as I start reading, every single time. As we continue to evolve, scientists believe that fewer and fewer humans will be born with wisdom teeth. That would be fantastic for future generations. I had my wisdom teeth removed 1 year ago, and it wasn't terrible, but it's just uncomfortable, and the procedure takes a couple days to recover from. So let's see what else. Fact number 6. The light emitted by 200,000 galaxies makes our universe a shade of beige. Scientists at Johns Hopkins christen the color cosmic latte. That's cool. Okay, so now I have to flip page. Okay. Fact number 8. I think we're by number 8. In 2001, Beaver College changed its name to Arcadia, in part because anti-porn filters blocked access to the school's website. Beaver College. So the college is called Beaver College, and anti-porn filters would block the access to the website. That's unbelievable. I'm definitely going to look that one up after factor. Next fact. Let's see what I can find here. The FBI investigated the song Louie Louie because the agency thought the lyrics were dirty. After 3 months, the FBI abandoned the investigation because it couldn't make out the words. I'm gonna call BS on that fact because they're not giving us a year, and I just don't understand why the FBI would be looking into that. But that's kind of part of the mystery and attraction of random facts. You never quite know what's real and what's not. Maybe I should call it random speculation. Or random things I found online today. Let me know. Maybe that's a more appropriate name for the segment. Okay. I'm rambling a lot today. Next fact. Or speculation, whichever one it is. Eating a teaspoon of sugar helps neutralize the heat from eating something spicy. Never tried that, and I haven't heard of that before, actually. It sounds like one of those things that should be just common knowledge. Next fact. In Germany, there are fake bus stops outside some nursing homes to prevent confused senior citizens from wandering off. That's a very nice, that's a useful trick. Sorry if you can hear some background noise or knocking. I think the neighbors just got home and they love to make noise. I apologize in advance. Okay, so this next fact, okay, the next fact is all polar bears are left-handed. And I just have a very hard time believing that that's real. If I have a polar bear expert listening, I would love to know that. How is it possible that they're all left-handed? But I'll move on to the next fact. If too many pistachios are shipped together in a single container, they will eventually self-heat and experience spontaneous combustion. I have heard of that before, actually, that they'll spontaneously combust. Dueling in Paraguay is legal as long as both parties are registered blood donors. I'm going to do the next few just like quick fire because they're kind of like short one sentence ones. So here we go. 10% of Russian government income comes from the sale of vodka. A newborn baby in China is considered 1 year old once born. A banana is considered a berry. A strawberry is not considered a berry. The earliest use of the yin-yang pattern was in Italy. A group of kangaroos is called a mob. Ancient Egyptians shaved off their eyebrows to mourn the death of their cats. That was the quick fire round. it too fast, right? Okay. In Singapore, it is illegal to sell or own chewing gum. The only exception is if it is deemed to be for therapeutic purposes. But once again, I am really not sure how legitimate. Not sure how legitimate that fact is. Also, I apologize if I'm making a ton of noise when I'm shifting around. Right now I'm laying down, and it's usually best for recording, but it can also make a lot of noise, so just let me know. If you guys think it's annoying, I'll make it a point to not record laying down, so then that way you guys don't have to hear all the shifting and back and forth and whatnot. Next fact. Human eyes never grow. Sorry, I think there was a really loud bang outside. Freaking neighbors. Okay, let me start that one over. Human eyes never grow. However, human nose and ears never stop growing. At full speed, it would take a snail 115 days to travel 1 mile. Wow. Could you imagine taking 115 days to travel 1 mile? The town of Calama in the Atacama Desert of Chile has never seen rain. Crocodiles can't stick their tongue out. The famous Humpty Dumpty rhyme never actually says Humpty Dumpty is an egg. That's another one I'm not sure about. I guess I could just look back and stop making noise. Sorry, these neighbors here just absolutely making a ton of noise there. But I'm going to look back and see if the Humpty Dumpty rhyme never actually says Humpty Dumpty is an egg. I actually don't remember the Humpty Dumpty rhyme off the top of my head now that I'm thinking about it. But moving on. Every time you lick a stamp, you consume 1/10 of a calorie. This next one's kind of interesting, and I'm sure it's true because it's so random. But most cars in the USA honk in the key of F. So when someone's honking at you in traffic, their honk is while honking in the F key. The average person falls asleep in 7 minutes. Barbie, the doll. Her full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts. Stewardess is the longest word that is typed with only your left hand. Reindeers like to eat bananas. That's a cute one. No word in the English language rhymes with month or orange. I've never really thought about that. A jiffy is a unit of time that represents 1/100th of a second. It takes more calories to eat a piece of celery than the calories calories you consume from eating it. The average lifespan of a Major League Baseball is a whopping 7 pitches. What a waste. Seriously. What a waste to manufacture those baseballs only to have them last about 7 pitches. I kind of wonder what the longest baseball lasts. Like, I wonder how long the oldest lasting or longest lasting Major League Baseball, how long it actually lasted. If the average 7, then... But anyway. Tom Sawyer was the first novel to be written on a typewriter. The most recognized face in the world is basketball player Michael Jordan. I love this next one, and I think it's totally true. On average, Americans eat 18 acres of pizza every day. It sounds a little ridiculous, but I would not be surprised. I got a few more here. Alright, this next one is a tough word to pronounce, so let's give it a shot. Hippopotomonstrosecipedaliophobia is the fear of long words. Oh my gosh. Hippopotomonstrosecipedaliophobia. It's pretty ironic, right? The fear of long words, the name for it is, the longest word I've ever seen in my life. Underground is the only word in the English language that starts with UND and ends with UND. A flock of crows is known as a murder. The Earth orbits the Sun at an average speed of 107,220 kilometers per hour. Avocados have the highest fiber and calories of any fruit. Avocados aren't fruit. Go figure. A watermelon is over 92% water by weight. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. The state of Texas has its own power grid to avoid dealing with the U.S. federal government. Guinness World Records says the oldest living person verified by original proof of birth is Misao Okawa, a 115-year-old Japanese person. Woman. Sorry. I was rereading the oldest living person. She is a person, but she's a 115-year-old Japanese woman. That's longevity. Scotland's national animal is the unicorn. I'm gonna write a note and check that after. Come on. How is the animal that represents Scotland a fictional creature? In just 1 second, Apple makes $1,997. US dollars, that is. China has more English speakers than the USA. average human brain has about 100 billion nerve cells. According to author Kenneth C. Davis, July 2nd is the real day of independence, but it's celebrated on July 4th because that's when Congress accepted Jefferson's Declaration. And the last one to conclude this episode. Australia is the richest source of mineral sands in the world. Random, it's probably a fact. And that's the last random fact for this episode. As always, thank you guys so much for listening. If you want to get in touch with the show, you can do so by reaching us at SleepandRelaxASMR@gmail.com. We'd love if you can also visit our website, SleepandRelaxASMR.com, and sign up for our newsletter. We're starting to get more active with giving exclusive access to content and polls and insight to our newsletter subscribers. And if you got 2 or 3 seconds when you're done taking a nap or relaxing, to just give us a little 5-star rating on iTunes, or 4-star. 4-star okay, but 5 stars are better. That's all for me for this episode. Once again, thank you guys for listening.